to another episode of Donald Mackerel Gaming with me, Donald Mackerel. Just a simple pickups video for you this time. Just got 15 games across random systems, all the way from like now the Xbox Series X mainly, down to the PS1. So I've got quite a range for you. Because I've got 15 to get through, I'm just going to plow straight into these. Some of them I know, some of them I don't know. Some of them have been suggested by yourselves. We'll start off with one of those actually. This was a suggestion that came through to me because people found out that I love the XCOM series. I tried Aliens Dark Descent. It's too creepy for me. I couldn't do it without getting a sweat on. So I was told that apparently this is, I think it's similar to XCOM and it doesn't have the scary element. It's classified France 44 for the Xbox Series X. Yeah, I can't remember where I got that from. I think it only cost me about £15, something like that. I think I ordered it online. But yeah, haven't played it yet, so we'll look forward to giving that a bit of a go. We'll pop that to one side, because I do need to test that one. This, I wouldn't really class it as a game. It just says it's an upgrade for a game that I already own on the Series X. It cost me, I think it was only like £9, and I think it still sells for about £25. So I just thought, sod it, I'll pick it up. New and sealed as well. So yeah, thought definitely got to get that. For one of the worst games of the past few years that I've played, though, that was hyped up to hell. It's Starfield, the premium upgrade pack. So yeah, I suppose I'm glad to have it, I guess. But I just can't get into Starfield. I might try it again. I might do another little stream, see if I can get you guys on it to make me enjoy it. Or do you not like it as well? I'm not too sure. It's a shame, really, because I used to like the old Bethesda games. Loved the Elder Scrolls series. Fallout New Vegas, best game ever. Fallout 4 lost it a bit for me. So I think that was the beginning of the end. And yeah, for some reason, Starfield just didn't tick the box for me. But yep, got the premium upgrade pack. I'm probably not going to give it a go. Put that in a different pile. This one, new and sealed. Found it in a charity shop for £5. I don't know what it's worth. I don't know if it's worth £5 or I don't know if it's worth £1. Not too sure. I think I remember the original game coming out on the PS2, and I never played it. But one of my mates was well into it, and he said it was a fantastic game. It's called Gungrave Gore for the Xbox Series X. Yeah, or you can play it on the Xbox One as well. As I say, new and sealed. It's got I don't know if you can see it, a game seal on it. So I don't know, because sometimes they used to do used games and it'd have that seal on, but they also put them on the new games, and it looks immaculate. It doesn't look like this is used. But yeah, day one edition of Gungrave Gore. So not sure what sort of a game it is. I will give it a go, see what that's like. This one, now my mate really liked this when it came out, and he recommended it to me. I played the first one, wasn't so much a fan of it, so I never bought this. But I saw it in CEX, my favourite shop. Saw it in CEX for £3, and I thought, do you know what? Why not? I've got a load of vouchers. Let's just pick it up. It's Rage 2 on the Xbox One. So yeah, apparently it's like an open world sort of shooter, like set in a post-apocalyptic world, a bit sort of Mad Maxy. So when he told me it was Mad Maxy, that's what sold it to me. But I'd never found it cheap enough, and for £3, come on, you've got to pick it up for that, haven't you? So even if I don't like it, I've not really shelled out a lot of money. Hope it's good. If you've played it, let me know. Let me know if it's enjoyable or not. But yeah, happy to have that. Rage 2, we'll be giving that a go. This one, it's just a game I picked up for £1 in a charity shop, just for my Xbox 360 collection, because I don't own it, surprisingly. I did do a quick check through my list, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I don't own this one. I think it only came in a pack as well. I think you got your guitar with it or whatever. It's Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. So I'll be honest, I won't be playing that. It is literally just to sit in my collection. I like the Guitar Hero franchise, but it's just such a faff getting everything out and setting it up, and yeah, I can't really be bothered doing it. But if it's good, maybe I'll give it a go one day. It's got my sort of music on it, so that's good. Bit of Soundgarden. Ooh. Right, but yeah, I will be putting that on the not gonna try, or because I know what it is. I know what sort of a game it is. So this one, I have never heard of it. It's on the original Xbox. It says it's only on Xbox as well. So that could be an amazing thing, or it could be a horrific thing. I'm guessing the latter because this cover looks blooming awful. It looks absolutely awful. I think it's a hack and slashy thing. I don't think it's an RPG. It just looks like an action adventure. Right, what's it called? Memoric the Apprentice Knight. What is that about? And look at the face on that. I'll hold it up closer to the camera. Look at the face on that. That is awful. From Microids. Who are Microids? I don't know anything about that, but it just looks blooming terrible. Didn't cost me too much. I think it cost me about like £3. So again, if it's bad, it's not the end of the world. But I will give it a go. Hopefully it'll work on my Xbox because I've had a few issues with that. But yeah, let's see what that's like. Right, that's the Xbox section done. We can move on to, look how fast I'm whizzing through these. I know I've had a few grumbles and a few people unsubscribe because of the long videos. So I'm going to try and go a little bit quicker. Next one, I picked up 3 PSP games for £9. So these, let's average them out at £3 each, even though I'm sure they're not worth £3 each. The first one, probably the cheapest one of the bunch, I would say, is NFL Street 3. So for any sort of NBA Jam fans, that sort of thing, this was the EA Big range, wasn't it, where they take a sport and they just go over the top. They make it absolutely ludicrous but fun. That's the thing. So I like American football games. I don't really understand what I'm doing. I like hockey games. I don't really understand what I'm doing. I like baseball games. I don't really understand what I'm doing. These make them so much more fun because you don't need to know what you're doing. It's a bit like Mutant League football, if anybody remembers that, where you just go around crunching hell out of each other. And yeah, so chuffed to pick that up. Probably not worth £3, probably worth like £1. But I don't have it, and so it sits in the set. And again, I couldn't have got the other 2 as cheap as I did if it wasn't for that one. So this one, I didn't realise this character had his own game. I'm guessing it's a PSP exclusive because I've not heard of it on anything else. I don't know if it's any good either, but let's see. It is Daxter on the PSP, so I'm guessing it's going to be another sort of platformer thingy in the Jak and Daxter vein. Again, never heard of it, don't know anything about it. Is it worth £3? Probably. I don't know. I don't know how common it is. I've only just started collecting for the PSP. The cover as well is a little bit tatty there, as you can see. So, yeah, I don't know. Might be worth £3. We'll see. I'll give it a try as well and see what it's like. This one I picked up off a recommendation from Tony Fighter 2. Shout out Tony Fighter 2. He's got the PS2 version. I looked at the price on that and just thought, oh, I'm not paying that much, but found a version of it for the PSP because it looked really, really cool and it looked like my sort of game. Like I like the Tenchu games, so it'd be no surprise that I picked up Shinobi-Do on the PSP. What sort of game is it? Well, it's a Shinobi-Do. So yeah, picked up that on the PSP again for £3. I'm guessing that's a bargain. I haven't checked out the PSP prices. All I know is the PS2 ones are horrendous. So when I saw this on a little marketplace deal for, it was £10, but got it for £9, £3 each. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to go and pick that up. So yeah, chuffed to have that. And again, I will be giving it a go. Hopefully it should just be a straight port of the PS2 one. We'll find out. I'm loving that I'm getting to flesh my PSP collection out like this. It's great. Moving on to the Sony PlayStation 3. Oh god, yeah, we're going backwards. Moving to the Sony PlayStation 3. I thought I'd done them all in ascending order, but no, I haven't, have I? So this one, I've already got the basic version. I picked this up just because it's got a different cover on the front. Gran Turismo 5, the Academy Edition. So yeah, it's the same. It's exactly the same. I think it was something to do with they ran a competition or something like that, and I don't know. I don't know if you had to have this copy to enter it or something, but picked it up. It cost me like £1.50 in one of my local shops, and can't grumble for that, can you? So I'll stick that on my shelf. I'm not going to get rid of the other GTA 5. That's just going to be hoarded away in a box somewhere. But yeah, I know what that is, so not going to try that one. Do enjoy it though. This one, believe it or not, I own most of the games in the series. Never, ever, ever tried one. So I am going to try this and see if I enjoy it. I've been told this is the best one in the series, and as you'll see, I picked this up from CEX using my vouchers at the same time. It's Just Cause 2. the limited edition version. As you can see, it cost me £3 there. So yeah, it comes in like a little sleeve like that. I don't know what else is limited about it. Downloadable content and map. Well, that's not going to exist, is it? But yeah, I've been told it's really, really cool. It's not Grand Theft Auto, but it is sort of like I think it's third person running around blowing things up. From what I understand, the environment is destructible. So I should have a good laugh on that. I can't believe I've just never played any of them. I've got them sitting in my Xbox 360 collection, but I went through that patch of just trying to get as many games as I could and not actually playing through them. So I'm making a conscious effort now to give these things a go. And I think that should be a safe starting point for me. So yeah, Just Cause 2 limited edition. Well, that means nothing, does it? Onto the PS2 games now. 2 games that I weren't aware existed on the PS2, but then I remembered that there were some horrendous games made for the PS2. It was the Wii of its day, wasn't it? Where any developer could just go, I've got a game called Shoe on Foot, and they just go, what do? You put a shoe on your foot, great, put it on a disc or put it on the PS2. The first one is a classic Mega Drive / Master System / Amiga / whatever game from back in the 90s. I loved the series, and I had this game. I'm guessing they've just updated the graphics for it. So it's James Pond, codename Robocod. Did not know that existed on the PS2. Looking at the back of it, they haven't even redone the graphics. It's exact. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up on camera. It's exactly the same as it used to be. So it's just a Mega Drive game on a PS2. It cost me £3 from a charity shop, so I just thought it's a bit of an oddity. I've never seen it before, because it's probably worth £1. Don't know, but yeah. Well, I say when I first played it, I played it on my mate's Amiga, so that's how old we're talking. We're talking the very, very early 90s, like 1990, 1991, something like that. I think I played on it. And there it is on a PS2, £3. I'm hoping I've struck the lottery with that one. I'm hoping that one's really, really rare. It's not going to be, is it? It's going to be awful. And talking of awful, my God, I used to love the cartoon. I loved the comic books as well. I used to collect them. This looks blooming terrible. Like, looking at the graphics on the back, this looks like the cheapest sort of knock it out, just get a game out there, stick the name on it. Let's just go. It's Garfield. I didn't even know there was a Garfield game. I think if you're looking for bad games featuring a cat, we've already got Bubsy, haven't we? We've got Bubsy 3D. I wonder if they've just taken that idea and gone, we could just paste Garfield onto that. It is a 3D, again, looking at the back there, a 3D action platformer that just looks absolutely blooming horrendous. But again, £3 from a charity shop. Is it worth £3? Probably not. And if anybody's played any of these games that I'm slating and they're decent, let me know. I said I will trial them, but I've got a big stack to get through with the trials, so it's a case of as and when at the moment. Right, so we're just going to get on to the last 2 games. I picked these up from my other favourite place of all time, Vinted. So these are both PS1 games. I picked these up for £5 each, so have I been ripped off? Oh, I don't blooming know, not a clue. I just know I didn't have them on the PS1, and I'm trying to collect as much as I can within reasonable amounts. So the first one, I don't know anything about this. I don't know what type of a game it is. I'm guessing it's a horror. I don't know. The back doesn't show you anything. It shows you like cutscenes. So is it a point and click? Is it like a Resident Evil sort of game? I don't know. Dracula the Resurrection. I've no idea what it is. It just says, ask the 3D characters you meet for help, but above all, be careful about the female vampires and Dracula's henchmen. What? What is it? I think it's French as well, because it's by Canal Plus, which is a French TV station, isn't it? Oh, there we go. What's that? FranceTele.com. So yeah, I think it's a French game that they've sort of ported to English and released. Have you played it? Is it any good? I mean, like, Spooky Month's gone now, but it doesn't look terrifying. It looks terrifying in the fact that I'm going to hate playing it, but I'll give it a go anyway. Let me know. It might be decent. I'm not sure. And this one is the final game. Again, probably could have done with being on the Spooky Month pickups, but hey ho, that's the way these things crumble sometimes, isn't it? That's the way these things, let's just say the word, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So yeah, final game, In Cold Blood. Again, no idea, never heard of it, don't know anything about it. Does it even say what sort of a game it is? Because it just says it's an espionage game about a captured MI6 agent. But what is it? Is it point and click again? Is it like Resi again? It genuinely doesn't say. There's a weird bit going on where, like, they used to not describe the games whatsoever and put images on the back that aren't of gameplay, that are just like random stills from, like, you know, cutscenes. I think they were trying to push the PlayStation as this fantastic machine, like a machine of the future. So yeah, we just want to know what the game is, but In Cold Blood, not sure. So that's my pickups. Let me know, are any of them any good? I know of these three. I definitely know GTA 5. It's not my best in the series, but I like it. Guitar Hero, everybody knows what that is, and the Starfield expansion pack. It can't go wrong with that, I suppose. If you're into Starfield, which I don't know, maybe I'll give it another chance. Maybe it'll grow on me. I keep saying it'll grow on me, it never does. The In Cold Blood, no idea what that's like. Dracula Resurrection, again, I'll give it a go. Not sure if it's going to be my cup of tea. The Garfield and James Bond games, probably, even though they look awful, probably going to be the two that I enjoy the most. This just shows you the character of me. Then we've got the PSP games. Shinobi, though, definitely the one that I'm going to enjoy it a lot. But they all seem reasonably decent, so hopefully it'll be okay. PS3 Just Cause 2. I reckon that could open up the franchise for me. I hope it does anyway, or else I've wasted a lot of money on 360 games. And then finally we're going to round it up with Memoric. Yep. Rage 2, which might be fun, might not be fun. Gungrave Gore, again, don't know, could be my cup of tea, could not be. And that one, whoever suggests that, I can't remember now, it was blooming ages ago. I have picked it up, I'll give it a go, and I promise I'll let you know if I like it or not. Right, let me know what you think of the pickups. This has been Donald Mackerel from Donald Mackerel Gaming. See you all again soon. Cheers, everybody.